Hi, I'm Ryan Cruz with Florida Specialty Roofing. We are a premium tile and composite roofing company located here in Central Florida, covering coast to coast. We're here to answer some of the top questions that we receive from homeowners, property owners surrounding composite tiles. One of the questions that we get, probably the most common, is will it fade? Everybody is concerned that with a composite tile, it's gonna fade or become brittle. All the composite manufacturers that we use all have UV stabilizers built into that tile, along with color guarantees. So what that means is that composite tile that you're gonna put on your roof is not only not gonna fade, but is built to withstand the elements, specifically the UV rays that are always heavy and shining down here in Florida. How is it different than traditional tile? And overall, the installation and everything is very, very similar. Most people walking by can't tell the difference between a composite or a traditional tile roof, which is great. That's the whole goal that you're looking to accomplish, because composite fills that void of being an aesthetic fit while also performing much greater. And as you move to the installation of the composite tiles, everything remains pretty much the same. The big one difference you're gonna see is that instead of mortar to kind of seal in your hips and ridges, you're gonna use a premium flashing application. So composite tiles are a mortarless system, which is good because that's one of the heavy areas of maintenance and upkeep that you're gonna have with traditional tile. So in terms of the field, everything else, it's gonna be very similar to a traditional tile system. What is the price difference of BRAVA composite tile versus traditional tile or clay tile? So within that tile category, you have three types of tile. You have traditional concrete tile, which is your most affordable. You have a clay tile, which is gonna be a mid to premium range price point. And then you have BRAVA composite tile. BRAVA tends to fall right at the price of clay and about 20 to 25% more than traditional concrete tile. So it is a premium product when choosing, especially related to price, but it's gonna alleviate a lot of those costs associated with maintenance, upkeep, cleaning, and a lot of other damage points like golf balls, hurricanes, flying debris. So in the long run, the ROI kind of pencils out for BRAVA composite tile, but it is a premium upfront cost in the beginning. How will insurance view my new roof if I put on a composite tile or a BRAVA Spanish tile on? This is probably the toughest, most challenging, complex question that we or anybody here in Florida tries to answer. What we do say is that the composite tile is gonna give you that protection during those storms and hurricanes and prevent a lot of the damage that insurance companies have been having to cover as storms roll through. Currently, we're working, and BRAVA is actively working to get things rated a little bit longer so that you here in Florida can have your home insurance covered for much longer than is typical that we're seeing now. Next question we have is lifespan. So all those products within the tile category are gonna be 50-year lifespan products. The biggest thing that the composite is gonna bring to that lifespan is that it's not gonna be prone to that damage that doesn't constitute the lifespan. So even though your product may last 50 years, that's assuming it's untouched by flying debris, golf balls, storms, and all the elements that are crazy here in Florida. So while BRAVA and traditional tile tend to be the same in terms of lifespan, one's gonna actually give you the protection to get to that 50-year mark versus the others that you're going to have repairs and maintenance that are gonna have to occur along that time frame. Another question we get is how do you install BRAVA Spanish roof tiles or BRAVA composite tiles? The tiles themselves are very similar to traditional tiles, where the big difference being everything has to be mechanically fastened. So all BRAVA roof tiles have 2 screw fasteners going through them, through the underlayment into the decking for substantial hold. We make sure that all tiles on the BRAVA roof system are gonna be compliant to the high wind certification, so that means your BRAVA roof is gonna withstand all the biggest elements that Florida has to throw at it. The final and probably most important question we get surrounding composite and specifically BRAVA Spanish tiles is it worth it? Given that these are a premium product and people are paying a little bit more than their traditional concrete tile, we get asked, is it worth it? Should I put it on my home? A lot of that comes down to what your needs are as a property or homeowner. We find that a lot of our customers have found value in ROI given that BRAVA is free from damage, much more durable, doesn't require roof cleanings or maintenance like traditional tile, and is a mortarless system, so you're not having that upkeep and maintenance over time in that category. That combined with if you're by a golf course or say an HOA community where you have shared roofs and other vendors or people walking on those roofs, that's going to be a lot of footfall or other damage that's occurring to your traditional tile roof, and it helps make the case for the ROI or benefit of going with composite over a traditional tile. That concludes our question and answer session on composite tiles. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, follow along on our channel, or if you have other questions that we didn't answer, please let us know and we're happy to help.